Schools across the United States have reported increased vaping among middle and high school students, according to the FDA.
Hey, bro, you got vape, bro? I lost mine really good. I need it, bro, please. Thank you.
Vaping is the use of e-cigarettes or electronic devices that allow people to inhale nicotine and harmful chemicals through vapor.
Many teens believe vaping is safer than smoking, but health experts warn that it still carries major risks. What are some ways teenagers can prevent themselves from vaping?
I would say just surrounding themselves with a good group of kids that are not wanting to do vaping or smoking or just the bad stuff around the crowd. Just basically staying positive, and that's one way that I would recommend. From the law enforcement standpoint, for me, I know vaping is in our high schools in DeKalb County are very huge. I'm trying my best actually to become a canine officer to try to prevent vaping in my school. So that's one thing right there.
How can schools help reduce vaping among students?
So, vaping among students. So one of the things that we had in Gwinnett County, where I come from before here, was vape detectors in the bathroom. So when students would go in the bathroom and vape, it would send out a signal in the bathroom to notify administration, other teachers, that students were in the bathroom vaping. Some other things, I think education. I know that teenagers are resistant to, the educational piece of understanding why vaping is not safe and why it's not okay. But I think that you have to start with the educational piece of things by informing students of the dangers of vaping, because a lot of them believe that it's safer than smoking, things like cigarettes or other substances, but it is not, and it is actually a lot more harmful. So you see a lot of stories on the news about individuals that have died from excessive vaping. Their lungs have collapsed, those types of things. So the education piece is very important.
Gotcha.
A possible solution is increasing education and awareness in schools about the dangers of vaping. Students should also be encouraged to seek help from trusted adults, counselors, or health programs if they are struggling with vaping addiction.
Our question for today is, how do you avoid peer pressure from friends when it comes to smoking?
I avoid peer pressure by just saying no. While if a lot of my friends are vaping, I might be like, oh, I might want to do this. Vaping has a lot of horrible health effects and can completely ruin your life by doing it. So just say no.
So our question for today is, do you think vaping looks cool or is it seen as a childish habit?
I think it's less of a childish habit, but more of like immature habit, or maybe a habit that a lot of people follow to be like cool or like to fit in, but it isn't really something that's viable and it will end up killing you, so it's not really worth it, I feel like.
Okay, well, thank you.
Many schools are now struggling with students vaping in bathrooms, hallways, and even classrooms, creating concerns for student health and safety.
First of all, good afternoon. My name is James Hartry. I'm formerly the head basketball coach and health and physical education teacher here at Tucker High School.
All right, Coach. So our question for today is, how does vaping affect sports performance and physical activity?
To my understanding, smoking anything is bad for you. And this new wave, this new agenda, this new style of vaping, I think is absolutely horrible. I think anytime you're inhaling any type of smoke into the body, it's affecting the lungs, your performance to think, your health. I don't see anything positive about vaping. I don't see anything positive about smoking of anything. I just think it's very poor, and I think they need to take it off the market.
According to the American Lung Association, e-cigarettes aerosol is not harmless water vapor. It can contain toxic chemicals, nicotine, and dangerous materials that can harm the body.
For one, the nicotine can get addictive, and some of these kids are not strong enough mentally or mature enough to handle things of that nature.
For more information about vaping dangers and prevention, students can visit the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC.
By spreading awareness, supporting one another, and making healthier choices, Teenagers can help create a safer and healthier future for themselves and their communities.